Ladies and gentlemen, this is TVP World. You're watching another edition of Military Mind, bringing you news from the front lines. I'm your host, Benjamin Lee. During the night of September 23rd to 24th, Russian forces launched 152 attack drones of various types against Ukraine. According to the Ukrainian Air Force, 26 drones struck targets in 7 different locations. In the attack, 18 kamikaze drones hit Kharkiv, with the main strike targeting energy infrastructure and affecting the power supply, as reported by the mayor. Now, according to him, about 30,000 customers remain without electricity as crews work to restore power. One person was reported injured during the attack. Meanwhile, Russian authorities say that they repelled another massive Ukrainian drone strike on energy infrastructure and confirmed that the Gazprom oil refinery in the city of Salavat was hit for a second time in a week. Videos and photos show thick smoke from the fire that broke out after the strike. The geolocation of the footage suggests that a powerful primary oil refining facility at the plant was hit. Open source analysts suggest that the strike damaged the refinery's most powerful crude processing unit, described as the heart of the plant, which determines the facility's overall capacity. Ukrainian forces hit the refinery earlier on September 18th, damaging an oil processing facility important to the operation of the plant in Bashkortostan. According to Radio Liberty Ukraine, the Security Service of Ukraine confirmed the strike on a facility. As for the Frontline, the Institute for the Study of War analyzed recent statements from Russia's Ministry of Defense about its intentions to advance in the Kharkiv region. Analysts said that this shows Moscow still has territorial ambitions beyond the 4 regions it illegally claimed to have annexed. Now, according to the ISW, the Russian Defense Ministry may be using these statements to justify current operations around Kupiansk. While the ministry claimed the Russian forces had partially encircled Ukrainian troops there, the institute says it has found no geolocated evidence to support those claims. Kupiansk is seen as strategically vital for Ukraine's defense on the Donbass. Losing it could risk Ukrainian units on the east bank of the Oski River being surrounded. The threat has been building since the summer, with Russian forces increasingly using infiltration tactics by small groups. The road between 2 Ukrainian villages in the Mirnohrad direction has become a scrapyard of Russian military equipment. Where Russian forces once tried to break through with their so-called assault bikers, only wreckage and burnt-out vehicles remain. Footage from Russian sources shows Lada 4x4s, vans, and motorcycles, the preferred transport of Russian light groups, now motionless. Most were destroyed while trying to approach Ukrainian defensive positions. The tactic of fast strikes using light vehicles were meant to offset losses in armored equipment, which is failing. Now, on this stretch of the road, every Russian convoy is reduced to a pile of scrap metal. In the Lyman sector, Ukrainian soldiers from the 3rd Army Corps continue to show how combining reconnaissance, assault units, and unmanned aviation delivers results, as seen in a recent operation. An infantry unit working closely with reconnaissance troops forced the enemy into a building inside the settlement. Once the occupiers were trapped and unable to move freely, FPV drone operators moved in and launched precise strikes on their position. They acted quickly and in coordination, striking, confirming the hit, and securing the line. Su-27 aircraft from the Ukrainian Air Force have carried out precision strikes on a Russian command post in southern Ukraine. This attack was conducted using GBU-62 bombs, minimizing risks to civilian infrastructure while targeting key enemy positions. Along with the command post, the strike also hit a gathering point for enemy personnel. The airstrike impacted the basement of the building, partially destroying the structure and collapsing this underground area. Near the village of Tarny in the Donetsk region, Ukrainian FPV drone operators detected and destroyed a modern Russian T-90M breakthrough tank. The strike was a result of coordinated work between aerial reconnaissance and combat drones. Now, this operation eliminated the Russian armored vehicle without involving ground forces, reducing the risk to Ukrainian personnel. Operators from the 412th Regiment of the Ukrainian Unmanned Systems Forces have successfully detected and destroyed 2 Russian Tor anti-aircraft missile systems. Thanks to the coordinated work of the drones, one launcher was completely destroyed. The second was heavily damaged, with its main guidance systems and ammunition knocked out. Now, this outcome significantly reduces the threat to Ukrainian aviation and ground units in the area, and also highlights both the skill of UAV operators and the effectiveness of modern unmanned systems against high-tech enemy targets. And with that footage, we conclude this edition of Military Mind. But for more news, update, and commentary, please stay tuned to TVP World.